he still is continuing to shoot over 50% on the season. He's now, I checked this afternoon, he's 51.6% from three. That is absolutely incredible. I mean, can he do it? Can he reach that 50% threshold for the season?
Oh, he's been doing it.
Five games left in the regular season.
Oh, yeah. He's hot, man. He'll ride it. I think he'll make it happen.
I tell you what, that stock is on the rocket ship right now, because that's going to make him some money, more than the money he's making now.
Emphasize to people that the fact that how you were brought up and how you were raised may look different from your angle than it did from my angle. Everybody grew up rough. I mean, everybody can talk about times in their lives when they had problems. No matter what side of the tracks you grew up on, it just depends on how you learn from that experience and how you grow from that experience and what you do with what you've learned. It's not a badge of failure if you grew up poor. It doesn't mean that you have to stay there if you grew up poor. It doesn't mean just because you were treated poorly that the next guy you meet's going to treat you poorly. That you can't use those experiences that were negative and carry those things forward for the rest of your life. At some point, things have to change and become very, very positive. If you'll do that, success is just right around it.
Okay, once again, married 30 years, and my wife and I don't have a jealous bone in our body, so I'm going to have to tap out on this one. I have no idea. Billy?
Well, see, women are competitive, and human beings in general tend to project, right? So, like, when a woman knows that a guy talks to other women, and I'm saying this in the general sense. It doesn't mean there aren't exceptions, but when a woman knows that a guy talks to several other women, she wants to beat them out. She wants to be the one that wins.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'll do what she has to do to make that happen, right? Whereas a guy that knows a woman talks to a bunch of dudes, that's a turn off for that guy. He's going to go, okay, well, never mind, for the most part.
It's funny. My first wife, of course, once again, 35 years ago, was very jealous, and I absolutely hated it. I couldn't. I never.
But would she not try to make you jealous though? Even though you didn't
all the
jealous?
time,
right?
And that's when the fights would start, because
exactly.
I'm not a jealous person. So she would try to be flirting around, and I would be like, well, whatever.
And that's the projection.
I didn't that game. I never
that's
played
the projection.
Game.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of go there next, because it's a quad one win. We're 19-7. We're 9-6, and we're in a good spot to be in the top 8, which we've talked about numerous times on the show. Top 8 of the Big Ten standings is huge because you don't have to play on Wednesday or Thursday.
Yep.
You get to start right out, or wait, is it Tuesday and Wednesday? I could be wrong. Whatever. You don't have to play in either of those first 2 rounds, technically, if you're top 8. So, yeah, the bottom 4 play each other on the first day, and then the winners of those games play the 9 through 12.
So it would probably be Tuesday, Wednesday. I would play Thursday against those because there's another bye. So so we'd play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, if we were to go all the way. Yeah. So we could, I don't think top 4 is necessarily in play. I think we would have to win out and then really need some crazy things to happen.
Yeah.
But NCAA tournament-wise, KenPom-wise, Bart Torvik, which I've talked about before, we're 24th in KenPom and Torvik. We're 26th in net. And Torvik does this awesome thing called wins above the bubble. Iowa's plus 2.46, good for 30th. Meaning that is like well above where any team that you would say was bubble last year. Yeah. So we're not even on the bubble. really.
Yeah.
After, especially, we maybe kind of were, but heading into the game.
Yeah.
I think we were in that 8-9 seed territory heading into the game.
And I'm like, no, dude, this one's been phenomenal.
And he's in way better shape now than he was in AEW.
Right. I mean, you can't discount, the MJFs and the Eddie Kingston shit like that. It was kind of like almost a CZW extra hardcore type shit. But the appreciation, CM Punk, this run is phenomenal because you got to look at the optics, right?
Yeah,
From where he was.
Yeah,
like this was never going to happen.
No, he's not selfish anymore. I mean, I bet he still is in a way, but he is more of a team player money talks. But I think he respects what has happened to him, and he was probably written off, and there was still always that thing in the back of his head where, like, God, even when he was in AEW, I think he's sick in his head, like, I fucked myself, man, I really did. Like,
yeah, I mean, because for a lack of better terms, he could have been one of the best of all time. It just on a Mount Rushmore, right? I mean, that Mount Rushmore's tough because it's only 4 spaces. But CM Punk, for what happened with WWE and then afterwards, and then going to AEW and everything, he kind of not reinvented himself. He's always been the same kind of dickhead. Like you're gonna like what I do anyway. To have that little promo get cut after that match with Hangman Page. He's eating the muffins, the cupcakes, and shit like that, and then the whole Jungle Boy shit.
Yeah,
to where he is now, like no, you wouldn't have seen that. So I love he's reinvented himself in the most positive way, which is.
So Shayna Bellingtier, she is the owner of Legacy Nutrition Shakes and Energy Bar in Johnston. And you guys, I came across Legacy Nutrition this summer and immediately became a huge fan. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about their business and the products that they offer, because if you're like me and you see it from the outside, you feel kind of intimidated. Like, I do not feel like I should belong in a nutrition, shop, but it's actually, like, first of all, way chill. And I remember the first time I came in, you were actually working. And so I was like, I've never been here. What do I do? And Shayna was awesome helping me get through it. So, and ever since then, like, me and my husband, both huge fans, like we could literally have their shakes or their teas every single day.